Hello, and welcome to Todd Plays Farming Simulator 19 on the Shamrock Valley custom map. Last episode, I ended up having a little recording trouble near the end, so we had to cut it a little bit short. But I had gone and sold a trailer load of straw bales, and then I found out that it wasn't recording, and so I came back here after finishing up that recording and blah 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 blah, and I went ahead and harvested the rest of the straw bales, because how much do you really need to watch me putting straw bales on a trailer? I think you probably got enough of that. So now we'll just go to the store and sell these straw bales, and so you can see that. So now that I've attached the trailer, I'm just going to hit L, and that attaches all of those straps that will hold the hay bales in place. And actually, because of those straps, we probably could have the round side on the ground, have them laying down the other way, and they wouldn't roll off because the straps would hold them in place. But I think this is better. I think this makes more sense to have them with the flat end down. So we're going to go to the farm and drop off the claw tool thingamajig on the front of the tractor, because I don't need to be taking that to the store. And I have to imagine it's either illegal or just rude to drive around on public roads with this giant claw device attached to the front of your trailer. It just seems like a bad idea. I'm not going to need it for a while. Let me let go of the trailer. And you know what? This goes with the baler. I'm not going to need the bale spike unless I'm also getting out the baler to make the bales that I would subsequently spike. So I'm just going to put this here. Let go of it. That makes sense to me. That seems like a good place to store it. And let's reverse from first person view. Reverse, and attach the trailer. And now I need to move the trailer that way. I'm bad at backing up, but I think I got it. I think I just did an amazing job. Oh, and now don't ruin it now by oversteering. I did it. That was a really good job backing up. That was a really good reversal there, reversing. All right. Getting in the left lane. Switching back to the outside view so we can see this trailer hauling all of these bales of straw. Now we're going to go... Oh, I forgot. I did this while recording last time, but of course it didn't make it into the episode. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to find out... I don't know which of these is straw, but one of these is straw. Anyway, all of these sell at the same place, Balamery Bales. So I'm going to double-click on Balamery Bales. And by double-clicking on it, I can see it on the map because it's blinking, it's flashing at me. So it's down here by the docks. And there's... Oh, I'm holding up traffic. Sorry, everybody here. I will pull over into this little gas station here and let the traffic by. You can also see there's a green shaft of light coming down from the heavens, shining upon Balamery Bales now that we've double-clicked it on the map. Come on, everybody. I'm letting you all go. Go, go, go. Now they're going to be slow and be in my way. Probably. Anyway, this map is just beautiful. It's a really lovely map. And one of the reasons I want... Look at that little river there going around the, whatever those buildings are, and that little bridge for the pedestrians. What a nice little town. I mean, I know it's not exactly the same. It's not like modeled exactly after any particular Irish town. I think it's just a map they invented out of thin air, with a theme, with an Irish theme. Just trying to give it the look and feel of an Irish town, but it sure is a nice place. Like, I wouldn't mind living in a town like this, as long as it has high-speed internet. I could live just about anywhere that has high-speed internet and that I can get Amazon delivered to. Oh man, I'm all in the trees. I love that little bridge. That train bridge going over the road. Very nice. Bridges are cool. Alright, anyway, this is... and this is why I wanted to make sure I recorded me going into town to sell the straw bales. I was sad it didn't get in the last recording because it was our first chance to really explore the map and see what it all looked like. Until now, all we've looked at is right next to the farm. Just a very tiny portion of the map. Look at the river and this bridge over the river. Don't run into the red car while I'm admiring the scenery. But yeah, I think this is... Hey! Now, I don't know what the road laws are in Ireland. Oh my goodness, in Ireland. But I would have thought I would have had the right-of-way there, because I'm on the main road, and you are on another road that connects any... I don't know, anyway. I think I should have... I think that guy was a jerk, pulled out in front of me. Maybe in Ireland he did the right thing. I don't know. A roundabout going the opposite direction. That's than what I'm used to. That's exciting. But here we are at the store, and that big green light coming down from the sky is where I sell my hay bales. So, another opportunity for me to succeed or fail at backing up. Oh, phooey. Maybe it's just this view. I seem to do a lot better when I was in the realistic first-person view. Some of the bales sold, $734. I just got that corner into the area. There, we need to get these into that little square with the black and yellow lines. There we go. Clink, clink, clink. Sold them all. Looks like each bale must have sold for $245, so I don't know, made probably a little over $1,000 selling them all, which is not going to make me rich, but it's still, it's income, and it's, I mean, this is the first thing we have sold, the first thing we've harvested and sold in this game, in this playthrough. So that is exciting. Our little farm is actually generating some revenue. Now the straw is not the big money maker. The barley we harvested is, and that we just put in storage for now until we decide what to do with it. When we sell that, we'll make way more money than we just made from the straw. But, you know, the straw was a byproduct of harvesting that field anyway, so it seemed wasteful to just leave it on the ground. Although, to be honest, I'm going to pass this guy. Look, you're being passed by a tractor hauling a trailer. Okay, you cars need to speed it up. Get your act together. Anyway, I kind of just wanted to do it for the video, for the sake of recording, doing the straw and everything. Because when I look at like the amount of money I made per minute or per hour of labor, it's really not worth it, but I think it was fun. And since it is just a video game, really, having fun is the most important thing, right? Or some people would say it's fun to play as efficiently and successfully as possible, and I could see that argument too. I do like that little river around those buildings. So the next thing we need to do actually is we need to put lime down on that field. Field number 1, we need to get it ready to plant. We need to get it ready to plant some seeds, get it ready for the next harvest. And the way we're going to do that is, first of all, we need to get some lime on there. And we're going to find a lime machine over in here. Maybe I should just bring this. You know what I'm going to do, actually? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach this like so. And then I'm just going to park it off here in the grass for now. Alright, and we're going to bippity-boppity-boo over to this red tractor. I discovered last time we played that the red tractor actually has more horsepower than the blue one. So, really, I should be using the red tractor for most of the jobs, at least the heavy jobs. Oh, you know what? I'm going to let all these folks go first. I mean, how many video games actually make you wait for traffic? Most games are just like Grand Theft Auto, where you just like plow into them and they explode and whatever. It's relaxing to play a game where you have to stop and wait for the traffic to go by. Although I could also see where a person might not like that. Like, I have to wait for traffic in real life. Of course, I didn't have to wait for the traffic. I could have done something silly there, like pull out in front of them and just cut them all off. And since it is a video game, who cares? It would have been fine. But I do try to be pretty realistic in this game. It's more fun that way, I think. Okay, so I need a machine that can put lime on the ground. I think that'll be one of these, like this guy. Okay, yeah, this little rock icon here is lime. So this $39,000 Brettle doohickey thingamajig, this would let me put lime on my fields. And if I get this big extension, then it can hold more lime. I have to make fewer trips to refill it. Let's and this brings the price up to $39,000, $40,000, and I have 90. So this is actually almost half my money, but I gotta have it. Am I sure what am I hit escape too many times. Okay, here, hold on. Let me go to my garage. By clicking garage, I can see everything I own. I just want to make sure I don't already have a tool that can do this. This won't hold. That's not a lime holder. Plant seeds. This does liquid. Fertilizer and herbicides. It won't do lime, though. Yeah, no, I do not have a machine that can do lime. I didn't have to back all the way out. Oh, I'm a ding-dong. Okay. Yeah, I need something to drop lime. I could just plant in the field without putting on lime first, and it would just have a smaller yield. But that's silly. We want to get as much yield. We want to grow as much as we can. So there's my big machine. And I'm also going to have to buy some actual lime. There's somewhere out there in the world where you can fill it up, I think. But I'm just going to buy a couple lime bags. 1 bag of lime. 2 bags of lime. 3 bags of lime. 4 bags of lime. Ha 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 ha. It's supposed to be the count from Sesame Street for anybody who got it. Who got the reference. Okay, here's my bags of lime, and there's my lime throwing machine. And here's my red tractor that's going to haul it all. Alright, attach that. And I think it's R. Yep, R. Just kind of magically zaps the lime out of the closest lime box into the machine. It's not super realistic, but whatever. You can, if you want, get an attachment and a front-end loader, and very similar to how we put the hay bales, straw, oh my gosh. Similar to how we put the straw bales on the trailer in the last episode, you could pick up these bags of lime and dump them in a more realistic fashion. That's a little tedious. I'm not going to be that realistic. I'm going to do it the lazy way that the game lets me just magically bippy boppy boo zap them in, like it is doing now, filling up that lime truck just by absorbing the adjacent lime bag, I suppose. Man, I bought 4 lime bags, and this thing is only half full. We could have put more lime in it. Oh well. This should be sufficient. And I'm going to bring this over here. And I have installed a mod that I really like. Oh, I'm backwards. Called Follow Me. There we go. I have now enabled the Follow Me mod. And so I have a helper in this tractor now who's just going to drive that tractor wherever I drive mine. And he's just going to follow me. And that's pretty cool. This mod is a real time saver when you need to move a lot of equipment. But it doesn't come with the base game. If you get in the base game and are like trying to do this, it won't work. You got to install the Follow Me mod. And when you do it, don't spend so much time looking in your rearview mirror that you are all over the road and have an accident or something. And I'm going to bring this guy over here to go up to my farm. And I'm going to drive this guy the rest of the way. Hit H to turn him off. Now that didn't seem very impressive because we were so close to the farm already. It's kind of like, why bother? Again, I just kind of wanted to do it to show it off in the video. That mod is really a big time saver though. It makes moving several machines at once over a long distance way easier than it would be without it. Oh my goodness. Oh. There we go. I own this field, so I can drive around on it all I want. I turned off crop destruction. I guess I don't play the game very realistically, the more I think about it. I turned off crop destruction because I don't like the crops being ruined when I drive over them. I know that realistically they would be. It's just, it's more fun if you can drive through your field without ruining your crops. Okay, back to Big Red and the lime machine. So, I don't know. I mean, one of the things I like about this game is that you can make it as realistic or as unrealistic as you want. If you go into the settings here, like you can have your helpers refill fuel, seed, fertilizer, slurry automatically if you want. And by doing that, you don't have to drive back to the store to fill up the tanks and everything the way that I just filled it up with lime. It'll just always buy more lime. You still pay for it, it's just you don't have to make the trip. You could turn it on or off. You can make yourself have to go back and buy it and refill it every time if you think that's more fun. You can make it so you don't have to do that if you think that's not fun and you want to get rid of it. And there's a ton of options in this game that you can turn on or off to make it as hard, realistic, or easy, but less realistic as you want. And I like that freedom. I like that freedom. I am not the most realistic player in the world, I guess. So let's see here. We're going to turn it. I guess all we have to do here is hit B and turn it on. And look at that. We are putting down lime. And this lime is going to make it grow, make whatever we plant next grow just more plants. So when we harvest it, we'll just get more out of it. More corn, more wheat, more barley, whatever we plant, we'll just be able to harvest even more of it, which means we'll have more to sell, which means we'll make more money. So this is important. I mean, it takes a little bit of extra time and investment, but it's good in the long run. It's good in the long term. Makes things better. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of this liming in time-lapse so you guys can listen to some zippy music and watch me do this really quick. And after we finish this up, after we finish putting down lime, I'll probably end this episode so it's not terribly long. Okay? Enjoy! Alright, there we go. We've limed the whole field. It doesn't render it for some reason all the way over there, but as we run it, it all turns white. And you can look down here. If you looked at the field before we did it, it would say needs lime, and now it doesn't. I also have a mod that makes the mud the correct color for what you're doing, so when you're driving around in lime, it's white, just like the lime is, which I think is a nice little artistic touch of realism. Anyway, so we've got this field all limed up. Hopefully in the next episode we can plant some seeds. Then we'll really be farming. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you and good night.